Hi Sagittarius, how are you guys? My name is Ascending Synergy Tarot. I'll be doing a love message here for April. Thank you guys so much for coming to this channel. Let's get right into it. I'm going to be pulling energy for you, individual, if you are in union or just a divine energy, as well as the energy that you share. So this will be in union, separated, or single. So let's just see what comes out. We already have some things that they come out. I feel like if you are single and it's just like no options available, just really follow your guide, your spiritual guide. I feel like you want something more spiritually based, someone that you could feel on a deep level. This also feels like some of you guys are meeting some people in like churches. I'm getting someone that you met in church. That's really safe for you to love. You do both have this energy where you know it feels safe, but one individual is like, nah, they're nothing like me. They're too religious. They could be too spiritual, but it kind of is very a dope connection that you could have with this person. Yeah, this feels more like single energy. Someone that you're dating where you're getting to know them, but trust related issues could be getting in the way. So we kind of like break ourselves free because could be fearful of someone hurting us because of things that we could have possibly been through. So just be mindful of the energy. Sometimes, that kind of plays out. Or this is like vice versa, where someone could be in fact doing that to us. But this is a connection where it feels safe. It feels like someone might have to put their guards down or understand this other energy over here. Yeah, someone is giving someone as a spiritual awakening. Someone could be forcing religion on someone. That's too many. I don't know why I'm getting forced energy. Someone that you could be in connection with is enlightening the hell out of you, or vice versa, you doing that with someone else. Yeah, I do feel like alright, so I'm getting two messages here. I'm getting one is more purifying. Someone could be purifying us, or you're purifying someone else's like energies. But understand that they're different than you, so also be very optimistic in how you help this individual spiritually. Being more open and understanding where their upbringing came from, as opposed to justifying it through a higher truth, where sometimes everybody ain't there yet. You know what I mean? And I feel like you might have to take your time with this person, or someone has to take their time with you, because there's a lot of different situations that they're playing out in terms of purifying. Or I just feel like someone's purifying someone else. Literally. It feels like someone is literally getting purified spiritually. It's a lot of spirituality taking place here. Why am I getting those minivans? It's not sexy. It's not like a sexy car, but it's a reliable car. I feel like some of you guys could be choosing partners where it's like not the sexiest, but it's more purposeful in the sense of like what makes sense long term. Yeah, I think that you could be thinking long term in terms of wisdom. I feel like if you guys are in relationships, like it's really a safe space. I just feel like one person or both people need spiritual awakenings. And you guys could be in fact doing that together, which is so pretty. Fire eye gate here in the middle, I do feel like there's a spark of passion that can definitely take form in our creativity pursuits too. Being more creative together. Oh, we have gratitude. You guys are so grateful to be together. You know, healing things that could have possibly occurred, healing dynamics, healing ourselves, still being in a very grateful space. I feel like some of you guys over time will be so grateful that this experience has happened. Um, After a period of possibly not seeing why we're so grateful for this experience, or vice versa, where someone finally sees you after a moment of judging us because we weren't up there with them or something of that sort here. I feel like people are taking you, or you taking other people, your relationships to higher heights. So let's get some more information here for Sagittarius spirit. Oh wow, that just flew out my hand. And wow, Mama Gourd. Yeah, there's more compassion. There's more safety. It's like we finally feel safe in our emotions with this person. Oh, so cute. Like, it really feel like a minivan relationship where, you know, after the passion, you know, we now are friends. We now in a good space. You could be, in fact, building some creative projects together. That's beautiful. There's a lot of change of perspectives that's taking place. That things were unjustified, now they become justified, and deep understanding. I do feel like if this is involving a Leo, there could be like a new beginning. But at the center of the reading, I do feel like someone is too egotistical. At the very base of this reading, someone ego puts them in a situation where they might have a change of perspective taking place. Like, what? Oh, this is cool. Like, where it's like someone's addressing what isn't at their core. Like, do I have my ego in check? Am I being authentic? Is this things that I want to spiritually? What's my heart believe? Not what looks good. Not what's like what you know. What looks greener, but more so like what is my soul entailing? And I feel like from that space, the more you believe in yourself, the more that you see yourself as this divine energy that can really birth anything that you touch and really create in your brain space, in your conscious and unconscious mind, really creates this dynamic, the spiritual dynamic here. Things could have really shocked us in the past where there's still remnants of that chaos, of the stuff that really was at the core of our being. I'm getting a father figure who's a tyrant. That's for some of you guys, or an absentee parent. But I am getting that's where we blocked and barricade our emotions, and that's where it's kind of like spirit advice, this hangman, this Pisces energy is like having us change our perspective. This is a spiritual message here. With all the spirituality right here, this is more so tapping more into your spirit. If you believe in Jesus, if you believe in Buddha, if you believe in your higher self, whatever the case is, it's time to tap more so in that energy and what it's given us in terms of messages, because there is a fear here of the unknown. And that unknown could perhaps be we don't want any more somebody destroying us or disappointing us, having us feeling shameful in any case. And that's being addressed here. Whether you're in a connection and they're helping you address this, I feel like a partner is helping you address this to be more authentic from that space, or rather you are also doing that for your partner, whatever. And it feels like you're just so grateful to have them in your life to kind of help you understand why do we withhold our emotion. And it could be stemming from things from our past. Yeah, I was getting father figure. Yeah. I feel like we could be incapable of learning the experiences of an absentee father or absentee mother. It could be any or, but it do feel like this is also in the same space, helping us tap more into our spiritual space. This is interesting. Let me clarify these. Oops. If this is a relationship that went through its troubles, this feels like just be mindful of people's motives is what I'm getting. Are they with us for the real reasons that we are with them? Yeah, this also feel like trust issues. That's what I'm getting. This also feel like trust this. Don't allow the ego to play games on you. That is too many. Okay. Here we go. So starting off this energy is kind of like we just are protecting our heart. That's just what it is. We have a lot of love on that in our internal self, but we're just protecting it. Someone could have definitely, yeah. I feel like there's a change of perspective taking place on our ego, on the things that we are lacking courage in doing, and it's like now the mystery is you're getting a lot of messages intuitively, telepathically. It could be experiences in our dream state where it's giving you crystal clear information. So some of you guys definitely pay attention to your dreams, because anything that you're just still disappointed, it has already happened. It feels like a past event that still kind of shakes us to our core, because it's still like disappointing that we even had to go through that. It's like you finding the strength. I feel like a lot of Leo energy in this reading, but you finding the strength to come up out of this. It takes strength to know understanding of why things happen the way they do. And that's where that spiritual awakening is taking place right now. The Queen of Air in reverse. This more so feels like someone who could be contemplating divorce. That's just for very few of you. I don't feel like that's too many for y'all. Because they have trust issues. They don't realize that this situation or these things can be worked through. I feel like someone is more so like the image of something that looks bad, then they kind of go off by what looks bad as opposed to what they truly feel. I do feel like someone has definitely been a playboy that was very unjustified. I do feel like someone who has cheated, and it still is in the back of our head. It's kind of like you're in a relationship with this person, you're looking at them, just shaking your head, and it feels like it already happened, but it still plagues at us. It's still like not a great memory. Yeah. I feel like the change of perspective takes place here. Wow. For some of you guys, not all of you guys, someone secretly wants out because of how this played out. Even though I feel like someone could have worked through this, and we could have moved forward, there's a lot of love there. but there's a fear there still. You know, it's interesting how, you know, when people make a mistake, like cheating, you know, it's really hard to get out of that, and it still be unclear as to, should I just move on, or, you know, should I know my worth? It feels like this event, whether it was cheating, whether it was deception, whatever the case is, betrayal, whatever the case is, or uncommitted relationships, uncommitted. Someone could have been uncommitted, and that's where the injustice taking place. And you're looking at the justice in the situation. You're not even necessarily seeing that this needs to be looked at from a different perspective. It's just the fact that you made me look bad. This is unjust, and that's that on that. Like, it's nothing else to do. So it's like repression of energy. I'm getting like someone's repressing their energy. It could be like chaos in the home because of this past event that has taken place. It really wasn't cool. But I feel like your spirit guides is going to give you messages intuitively to really guide you and to help you see this differently. So I'm going to pull some questions here. A question to kind of give us a message, to kind of ponder over our message here. So, the question we have is, would I be proud of myself if I spoke to other people in the same way as my thoughts speak to me? How do my thoughts speak to me? Wow. Mindful of our thoughts. I think that's more so like the energy that I guess that kind of encompassed all of this. Like really, really being mindful of our thoughts. And know that you can overcome this with your partner. It takes healing. It takes gratefulness of what you have, and it takes time. Okay? So guys, thank you so much for coming to this channel. If you would like a personal reading, that was only a general reading, so it might not apply for everybody. You can go to my link below, ascendingsynergy.com. Take care. Bye.